Poetry is a type of literature that expresses ideas and feelings or tells a story in a specific form, usually using lines and stanzas. Poetic form. Form, the appearance of the words on the page. Line, a group of words together on one line of the poem. Stanza, a group of lines arranged together. There are three main types of poetry: narrative poetry, lyrical poetry, and the dramatic poetry. This video, we will focus on the narrative poetry, a verbal representation in verse of a series of connected events and proposed characters through a plot. Narrative poetry has an epic, ballad, metrical romance, and metrical tale. Epic. An epic is a long narrative poem that relates the great deeds of a larger-than-life hero who embodies the values of a particular society. Epics often concern eternal human problems such as the conflict between good and evil, written or told on a grand scale and often in ceremonial style. For example, Beowulf. Beowulf is considered as a primary epic or epic of growth, which is contrary to the epic of art. Although Beowulf is primarily dealing with the Scandinavian matters, it is often called England's national epic. In fact, the poem shares the characteristics of the hero which represent the characteristics of Anglo-Saxon people who were leading a nomadic lifestyle and fighting to survive. The themes of God and religion have strong influence through the whole poem, and the concepts of good and evil cruelly merge the pagan ideas with those of Christian. Thus, the Beowulf shows that how religion put a great impact on Anglo-Saxon society and this allowed the reign of evil.
They say you have a monster here. They say your lands are cursed.
There have been many brave men who have come. But in the morning, there was nothing left but blood on the floor, and the benches, and the walls.
I am Beowulf. I will kill your monster. Do you want me to go in with you? Good.
Are you the one they call Beowulf? Such a strong man you are.
Show yourself! Tonight will be different! I am Ripper, Terror, Slasher. I am the teeth in the darkness, the challenge in the night. Mine is strength, and lust, and power. I am Beowulf!
Ballad tells a story similar to a folk tale or legend, usually set to music, simple repeating rhymes, often with a refrain. Irish ballad, Danny Boy. Oh Danny Boy, the pipes are calling, from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. Tis you, must go and I must bide. Metrical romance, a long, rambling story in verse, ideals of chivalry, romantic love, and religious elements predominate in this type of literature, most characteristics of the Middle Ages. For example, The Knight's Tale.
I'll be a knight.
Yes, William. If
he believes enough, a man can do anything.
We could do this. In 1 month, we could be on our way to glory and riches none of us ever dreamed of.
You can't even joust. I think he's getting worse. He is getting worse.
I won't spend the rest of my life as nothing.
You have to be of noble birth to compete.
So we lie.
My lords, my ladies, I have the pride, the privilege, nay, the pleasure of introducing to you a knight, sired by knights.
William Thatcher didn't make the rules. He was born
I've waited my whole life for this moment.
to break them.
Yes! Thank you, I'll be here all week.
Well, that was different.
And you are? Ulrich von Liechtenstein from Gelderland.
Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein. I would have him win my heart.
You're my favorite knight.
He's won 4 tournaments in a row. On a horse, that man is unbeatable.
You're just a silly boy with a horse and a stick.
It's called a lance. Hello? If the nobles find out who you are, there'll be the devil to pay.
And pray that they don't.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein is not who he appears to be.
They're going to arrest you. 12 royal guards.
I love you. There's nothing else to do. Run, and I will run with you.
I will not run! I'm a knight. I'm here to compete. Let's dance, you and I.
Your name makes no matter to me, so long as I can call you my own.
Magical tale. It deals with any emotion or phase of life, and its story is told in a simple, straightforward, and realistic manner. The Lady of Shalott, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. And by the moon the reaper weary, howling sheaves in uplands airy, listening whispers, 'tis the fairy Lady of Shalott. She knows that what the curse may be, and so she weaved steadily, and little other care had she, the Lady of Shalott. All in the blue unclouded weather, thick jeweled shone the saddle leather, the helmet and the helmet feather burned like one burning flame together, as he rode down to Camelot. Out flew the web and floated white, the mirror cracked from side to side. The curse is come upon me, cried the Lady of Shalott. Who is this, and what is here? And in the lighted palace near died the sound of royal cheer, and they crossed themselves for fear, all the knights of Camelot. But Lancelot mused a little space. He said, "She has a lovely face. God in his mercy lend her grace, the Lady of Shalott."